to this special report on what has come to be called the Republic of Bellary. We are here in Ramgarh. Ironically, this was meant to be forest land, but it also happened to be very rich in high-grade mineral iron ore. It's a very windy day here, just like the political storm in Karnataka has been. It is a plunder of natural resources in places like these that has led to a virtual mafia being financed, who systematically and brazenly subverted the administrative, legal and political system in Karnataka and, in a sense, democracy in the country itself. We drove into Bellary a day after the Supreme Court ordered all mining and transport of iron ore in the district to stop. We saw no let-up on the ground. As usual, trucks loaded with iron ore were trundling along. Outside more than one local steel plant, trucks were lined up, awaiting their turn to unload. We are here in Bellary district on one of the trucks that is carrying about 20 tons of iron ore to one of the many steel plants in Bellary district and in Karnataka that are perhaps going to suffer because of the stop in iron ore supply. At this checkpost, about 150 vehicles carrying ore have passed since the apex court's order. Officials on the ground are either unaware or much too aware. Either way, the porous nature of Bellary's checkposts are an affront to the law of the land.
Well, one permission is metal load system, dump system. Tarvata 334 key, they got a message to cancel all the indent.
The violators perhaps have not factored in the fact that Bellary is in national focus. And the district administration, after many years, is finally headed by officials who are not going to look the other way. Late Saturday night, 49 vehicles of the Bellary Iron Ore Corporation have been seized by officials. The company is said to be owned by the now infamous Reddy brothers, a family accused of being kingpins in the business of bleeding Bellary dry. आपको मालूम नहीं था कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ऑर्डर है अभी आयरन और नहीं ट्रांसपोर्ट किया जा सकता
जो हमको नहीं मालूम था लेकिन हमें लोड के लिए गए थे उन्हें फॉरेस्ट ऑफिसर साइन करके दिए हमको फॉरेस्ट ऑफिसर साइन करके परमिट देने के बाद हमें गाड़ी उधर से निकाला है बाद में इधर आके अनलोड करने के बाद में अनलोड करने को आए तो इधर आके पुलिस वालों को रुका के ये गलती है बोल के गाड़ी लेके जा रहे हैं
नेक्स्ट टू बी सीज्ड 2 rigs being supplied to the Jindal plant and Janki Iron and Steel. In just 48 hours since the court order, 15,000 metric tons of ore have been seized. Almost reaffirming what former Lokayukta Justice Santosh Hegde wrote in his report, Bellary is a law unto itself.
It only shows the arrogance of these people. In spite of Supreme Court prohibition, if they can continue to do this, you can understand why I call the Republic of Bellary. They have their own law. I don't think they consider Supreme Court judgment as applicable to them. One of the officers was quoted in the newspaper as saying, I did not know the judgment of the Supreme Court. It's come in all papers, television, media, everything. I don't think people are that ignorant unless they want to be ignorant.
With the demand for iron ore growing exponentially in the last 1 decade, especially abroad, most significantly China, illegal mining and smuggling has perhaps become a habit in Bellary. The extent of the loss emerges in details. A Supreme Court appointed Central Empart Committee has reported that 90% mining in Bellary is illegal. The Lokayukta has estimated that just in the last 4 years, the loss to the state exchequer has been 16,085 crore rupees. And that this smuggling involves politicians across party lines, at least 100 companies and 787 officials.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.